Hey, welcome to another day in the life of a copywriter. So I'm Sarah Turner. I'm a copywriter and copywriting mentor, and I made another one of these videos a year or two ago now, and it continues to be the one you guys want to see another one of the most, which, I don't know, totally surprises me. And so I guess I will walk you through what my day looks like currently, which has definitely changed because since I made that last video, I've really gotten a lot better at prioritizing my personal growth and my growth as a business owner over my client work. I've also stopped working 40 hours a week, which was a big deal. I realized when I first started working for myself that I actually overworked, I think, to kind of justify and overcompensate for the fact that I was working for myself. It was like there were these imaginary people standing behind me, always judging me and wondering when I was gonna get a real job. So I very quickly started working 40 plus hour weeks, and in the last year, really, or maybe year and a half, it's the first time as a business owner that I have ever worked less than 40 hours a week. And what I have realized is that I'm far more productive and far more effective when I work like this than when I just sit down at my desk from 9 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock at night. And I think it's really interesting that when you are a business owner, how you can kind of quickly fall into all the conditioning that we have grown up with, that you know, to be a productive member of society, you need to work 40 plus hours a week. And that is how you justify your existence as a human on this earth today. But I actually think that's total bullshit, mostly because I've gone through this process and have seen how much more effective I am when I don't work 40 hours a week. So with that all in mind, basically my days look like this. There's a lot more flexibility to my days than there used to be, because I am not just sitting down at my desk for hours on end. But generally, I would say most days start where I wake up in the morning and I really try not to look at my phone. I try to spend the first hour of my day journaling, reading, meditating, doing my morning routine, which includes affirmations and things like that, and a variety of those things. Because what I've come to find out now that I am, not struggling as much as far as with like just kind of feeling like crap about myself, which is where I was when I first started being a copywriter. I realized that I prefer a little bit of novelty in my mornings. So I jump between those. I don't meditate every morning like I once did. I don't do my morning routine every morning like I once did. But if I start to feel like the gray cloud of doom coming over me, I will get a more structured morning. So again, everything's become a lot more flexible as I've gotten kind of more comfortable and into the swing of things. So yeah, I just kind of jump between those things. Gratitudes are a big part of my morning. I've started doing those with my partner. It's really awesome. But I definitely, number one rules are no phone, no jumping right into work. And I try to push back my first cup of coffee, but that's really hard because it's so good. So yeah, so I start out first hour or two of the day. Sometimes I work out, sometimes I go on a walk, sometimes I save that for the afternoon. Then the day before, I always decide what my biggest task for the next day is going to be, whether it is writing a piece of copy, whether it's, dealing with a client that I'm kind of nervous to deal with, but I always take my biggest, scariest thing and I knock that out first when I start working. And notice I haven't checked my email yet. So I do that. So first tackle, work tackle of the day is the biggest thing. So that way I have it done. I don't do all the tedious little stuff first. I always try and knock out the biggest thing first. Then I write. I always either write for a client or for myself, or, just depends on what it is. So I'll write for at least an hour every day, sometimes 3. And then usually I start writing returning emails and things like that. And emails takes a lot of time. I get a lot of emails. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I kind of wrap up for the day, usually now around 3 o'clock, and I try to make sure I get outside and do something really novel. My friends tease me for always having a new hobby. Right now I'm learning to roller skate. I sail, I pole dance, I play with my dog, but I always make sure to kind of wrap up right when I'm starting to feel cloudy. The other thing is that I've gotten a lot better at going kind of with my flow over the years. Something that I've noticed is I will have weeks where I am kind of a workaholic, and then I'll have usually less than weeks. I tend to be more on the workaholic side than not. But then I tend to have periods of time where I'm just like not nearly as inspired, not working as hard. And I've come to realize not to stress out during those times, to just know that those are my times of resting and becoming and thinking and digesting, and it's totally okay. I used to really beat myself up when those periods of time happened. But yeah, that's basically it. It's a little bit more sporadic and all over the place, but I definitely set aside the middle of my day for work and for client work and dreaming up new ideas for you guys, for business, for life. And I think that's really important too. But I want to reiterate, anytime I feel like I'm kind of all over the place and things are maybe scarier or more intimidating, I definitely respond by adding more structure to my day. So that might mean getting up earlier, that might mean working a little bit earlier, and definitely falling back on my really structured morning routine that I used to have, which was like meditation, affirmations, gratitudes, future dreaming, things like that. So yeah, the day in the life of a copywriter who, promised to herself that she'd stop working 40 hours a week looks a lot different, and is a lot more about going with the flow. So I really wish that for everyone. I think it's really important to schedule yourself some time where you're not working. So thanks. Again, I'm surprised that is the video I continue to hear most about, but I am listening. So leave comments. Let me know what you want to hear in the future, and I will respond. I will listen, and I will create more. So hit that subscribe button. That's how you know when I release new videos. And of course, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. That's how I know that you liked it. Thanks, guys.